So, it's January 1st. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Super excited. Coming off of a great holiday season. Got lots of new toys. Super excited.
What was the best part
that.
of your holiday season?
Learning how to ride the boosted board.
Mine was actually seeing the Model 3.
Yeah, that was up there on my list too. Especially since
We placed a reservation for one a couple weeks ago. Excited, even though it's been everyone else has a reservation for almost over a year now. But since we own a Tesla, hopefully we get pushed up the line a little bit.
and we didn't know if we wanted a Model 3 or if we wanted to just wait and get another Model S. But after being able to have that experience with Yo-Yo and Yash, I'm convinced that our next Tesla is going to be the Model 3. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I like it. It's very easy to get in and out. I have trouble getting in and out of the S here. It's a little lower to the ground, but I thought it was going to be more like a Focus, a cheaper car, just with new technology in it, and it wasn't anything like that whatsoever.
No, and actually I even saw Yo-Yo post something on Facebook that said now that he's driven all the way across country, he stated he thinks that the Model S is overpriced if what you're really looking for.
If you're looking for just the range and you don't care about some of the luxuries, because the S has more luxuries in it. It is a nicer car, nicer driving car, but for a commuter car that has the range, I mean, you can't beat the Model 3. And the Model 3 is not cheap, especially his. He has the premium package, the bigger battery, so his was priced out almost $60,000. That's not cheap. But I think the $35,000 one, even without autopilot, if you don't really drive on the highway, you don't really need to get autopilot. I think for 35 grand, the car is amazing.
Absolutely. The car was amazing. I didn't get to test drive it. Brian only test drove it, which that's okay because when we get our Model 3, it will be his, not mine. I'm going to keep the S because I love the S. And I do like the S better because I like that luxury feel. And I also drive 100 miles or more a day. So being able to have a stress-free drive, especially on Route 77 when it is always stop-and-go traffic, autopilot is perfect. So I'm excited for you that you're going to get the Model 3, but I'm excited that this Model S will be mine and mine only. Tesla Diva, yes, mine alone.
Well, that's fine. This has all-wheel drive. I'm going to get the rear-wheel drive 3. I think it'll be just fine. I don't drive that much at all, but I was pleasantly surprised how much room there was. I mean, I'm 6'5", and you'll see in the videos, or you watched in the last video, it was easy for me to get in and out. There was plenty of room. I didn't have to put the seat all the way back. The person behind me their knees weren't in their chest. It was plenty of room. But Yo-Yo was in the passenger seat, and I sat behind him when the other people drove the car, and he's about 6 foot. He looked to be around 6 foot. I had plenty of room behind him. I couldn't believe how much room was back there, and my head didn't hit the glass back here.
It was close, though.
It was very close, but it's about the same as it is in this. My head's really close to the glass in this. I mean, I don't really sit in the back seat very much in this, but plenty of room.
Not much difference. I really feel like, and I think you'll post some pictures of this, is when we had Chesney's car right up beside ours, the back wasn't the back of Chesney's car like
the bumpers were the same,
identical to ours, and the only difference was the front, like the frunk.
Yeah,
the
frunk,
difference.
The frunk area is a lot smaller in the 3. Not the actual size of the frunk, but the nose of the car is a lot shorter. But the interiors were about the same. The distance where the steering wheel was versus the back seats, it was nice. I mean, really, it's a Model S with a lot less storage. The car was smaller, but not much smaller. But it felt comfortable. It felt lighter to drive. It didn't feel as heavy as this thing. A lot of people are complaining about the centered screen being horizontal instead of vertical. You know, I like the vertical screen in the S because you can have it split screen. You can't see my hand there, but you can have the screen split screen, so you can have something on the top and something on the bottom. On the 3, you can't do that. It's the left third of the screen is going to be where your speedometer is, and that's right above your knuckles. When you're driving, your hands on the wheel, the speedometer is right there. It's very easy to see. A lot of people are complaining about it because people hate change, but it was easy to see everything. The autopilot stuff's right below that. Your navigation is right next to it, but you can't do split screen. That's the only thing I don't like. I like having the rear view camera right there, so you can see better out of the rear view camera than you can these stupid mirrors. These things are too small.
Yeah, I think the only reason why the mirror is there because legally it has to be. If there's some other reason, comment below, because I have no idea, because I never use mine. I always look out the back camera.
Well, you can see right there in the thing. You just see between the headrests. You don't really see much back there.
Yeah, there's not much that you can see, but the camera is such a wide angle camera. That's all I use. That's how I know if I can go right or left.
The other thing I did not like is talking about mirrors. The side mirrors are super small. It's
in what?
In the 3.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You didn't drive it, but they were small. I commented to Yo-Yo when we were driving. They seem like half the size of these things. But that's another reason why the camera should be up there. It'd be great if you can take that screen and partition it into 3 sections. 3 vertical, like 3 phones sit next to each other. Have navigation in the middle, have the camera, or size them differently. I mean, they could do that. It's easy to do for them.
That's a really great suggestion, actually.
Wasn't mine, actually.
Who did you get it from?
From the Talking Tesla podcast. He came up with the idea to have it 3 different things, which makes sense.
You know, the other thing I loved, I was watching the videos from, who's the father and son?
Zach and Jesse.
He was actually in the snow, a couple inches of snow, doing donuts, and it actually had really good control.
He had a tough time doing donuts.
Considering it was a rear-wheel drive. So I'm actually leaning more towards getting that standard edition.
And so, you know, we're in North Carolina where it doesn't really snow. We get ice, and nothing works on ice, but but we don't get snow anymore. We used to be in Cleveland, and there would be Cleveland, Ohio, and there would be no way we would get rear-wheel drive. We would have to get all-wheel drive up there. But now we don't really get snow.
And comment below, because we still have to decide what we're actually going to buy with the Model 3.
I think I would rather have the short-range battery, rear-wheel drive, and maybe use some of the money to upgrade the wheels to make it look better.
That's our options. Let us know what you think. We would love to know in the comments below.
And I'm debating. I'm also debating what color. I love the white. The white looked really good. Karen likes the red, possibly. I don't really like the dark colors. The blue. The blue looks okay.
And we saw Chesney's, which is like a gray.
This is a dark gray.
We also saw Yo-Yo's, which is white in person. And so it's really good to be able to do that compare and contrast. And I really felt like the white made it look like a sexy version. It was really cute. And it also made it feel bigger to me for some reason. It was kind of odd, but I liked it in white, and it gave me that kind of Porsche feel, where in that darker color just made it seem small and closed off.
Yeah, it was nighttime though. It was it was late.
At this point, would lean towards the white, but I don't want to have a color that everybody's going to have either, because then you just kind of get drowned in.
I can't wait till Charlotte gets a couple in there and we can see what the different colors look like.
Yeah, if anyone knows when the dealerships, the showrooms are going to start getting 3s, let us know, because I want to go to the showroom to see one.
I'm leaving that in.
I just sniff really loud. We're definitely gonna make edits to this one. But we just want to thank Yo-Yo and Yash for giving us such a great opportunity. It is kind of nerve-wracking purchasing a car, or anything for that matter, and not really seeing it firsthand and knowing that it's something that you want. I mean, if it's something off of Amazon and it's only a couple bucks, not a big deal, you can return it. But something like making a car purchase for that much money, it does make you feel a lot better to be able to sit down and experience it and test drive it like Brian did. I mean, it's convinced us that that's definitely what we want to do, is add to our family and have a Model 3. So thank you, Yo-Yo and Yash, for giving us that experience. We can't thank you enough.
And so many others too.
And so many others. Chesney was there, so we got to see his car, and he explained a lot about the 3 that we didn't know about. We are so appreciative to be able to have that. experience.
It is a long wait till everyone gets theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And to help with that wait, I've actually made some t-shirts. I'll have a link somewhere in the video.
Mm-hmm.
But I made some t-shirts, funny t-shirts to help with the Model 3 wait. Make America wait again. That's, I think, Tesla's new motto.
Or the one that says, I have reservations about my next car.
Yeah, I have reservations about my next car.
I just bought that one, so
Yeah.
I'm
If you're in the market for a Model S or a Model X, there is a referral program available. It does change throughout the year, but there is a referral program where there's benefits to you and to us for using that referral program. It's kind of like rebates on a regular car. It's just, instead of the dealership getting all the rebates, the person buying it and the person that refers them gets the benefits out of it. So it's a win-win for both of us. The link will be in the description below here.
Thank you for watching, and if you have any suggestions on videos you want to see, let us know. We're open to ideas, always open to ideas. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!